It's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low. And for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Now here's Adebayo. The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Burks. Jacks up a 3. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Bridges.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, we just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
And Allie, thanks.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Adebayo with a steal from deep, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Wiggins. Here's Brunson. Unable to get that one.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Burks against Bridges. Now here's Adebayo. He's closely guarded. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adebayo's got 7.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. On the break. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Wiggins. 9 points in the game.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And it's Miami's ball. It's been 10 straight unanswered. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Knicks trail by 8. Outside Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Burks no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Brunson against Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. It's stolen away. Going inside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
New York shooting their first free throw in this game. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude And, of course, these Knicks leave them all out on the floor.
Knicks trail by 5. Stolen by Burks. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Robinson a screen on Wiggins. Here's Bridges. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Burks goes in. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Burks. Shoots with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Burks has got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Miami up by a healthy. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
They've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second. Heat on D. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Okay, Wiggins putting on a show here.
The active hands of Bam. Tremendous job coming up with the steal.
Bridges passes to Towns. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. And an Obi for 3. Rebound, Miami. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Graham.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Jaquez finds Burks. Lets the 3 fly. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Anunoby against Jaquez. They get it back. Here's Robinson. A shot to stop the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Anunoby against Wiggins. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat leading by 13. And stolen by Brunson. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebound, Miami. Wiggins outside. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Heat. Jaquez. That's good. And the Heat lead by 15.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Miami on D. It's a 14-point game. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
A minute 15 left in the second period. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Brunson against Wiggins. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Stolen by Burks. Lots of room. And Miami again with the bucket. Now here's Bridges. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 now.
Nice job measuring the defense right there. Bridges sensing separation and torching him off the dribble.
Wiggins outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson with a steal. He takes it in. Rebound Miami. Here's Ware. Outside Burks. Again, the Heat score.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Right side, Anunoby. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami with it. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Hart. Sinks that one from the post.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Hero outside. Pass to Jovic. Launches a three. And Tucker pulls it down.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Hart against Hero. Hart can't hit.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Hero against Hart. There's a screen by Love. Hero for three. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Love missing. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Down by 15. And it's Wright missing. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Highsmith. From downtown, Cordy grabs the board. Outside Hart. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. New York again can't hit. Heat leading by 15. Hero for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Tucker, the pass to Hart. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
Here's Larson. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Love. Here's Larson. Hero with it. He's got 5. The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. B.A.?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Highsmith. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 19. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Love, a screen on Hart. And again, no good by Miami. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Wright against Hero, and it's Wright missing. Heat leading by 16. Hero, the pass to Highsmith. Tipped away. In transition. Hart finds Tucker. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero outside. Out to the wing to win the drought. Miami, no good that time either.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Achua. And so it's the Miami Heat with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Burks for 3. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Wiggins from long range. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Jaquez against Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Anunoby against Jaquez. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns for three. Oh, sent away with authority.
Miami ball.
Outside Burks. Pass to Adebayo. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Burks gets it to go.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And he gets it to go.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Back to Adebayo. Now here's Wiggins. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Brunson surveys. To the middle. That's good from Robinson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Burks for three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Bridges from deep. Connects from downtown.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Heat leading by 16. Outside Burks. And he banks in the layup. Burks has got 9 points here in the second half. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And here's Bridges. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
From the arc. Burks no good. Knicks trail by 16. Anunoby with it. Now Wiggins defending. Inside. Adebayo with a steal. Wiggins left side. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Bridges down low. Jaquez covers. Wiggins against Brunson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
To the wing, right side. Here's Ware. And a miss there on the triple. Towns against Adebayo. Fires the three. The shot no good. Wiggins for three. Misses. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So
Tuning in to here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And for New York, we've got Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Robinson, and it's Brunson in at the 1. Here's Halliburton. And what a matchup we have here in the front court ring.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Robinson, that's good.
That's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
Here's Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
From deep, Brunson, up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in that possession.
And finished off by Halliburton.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Here's Brunson. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Siakam outside. No good with the triple. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Robinson a screen on Halliburton. Halliburton against Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is Halliburton. Puts up a 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Outside Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Brunson. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now Halliburton following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Halliburton outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks leading by 3. To the inside. Anunoby, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Turner with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Mathurin. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Outside, Walker. No good with the layup. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court right now for the Pacers. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Halliburton with the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Anunoby, a screen on Mathurin. Bridges misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Halliburton. The kick out to Walker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Anunoby, a screen on Halliburton. Anunoby outside. No good on the three. Indiana leading. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Siakam, a screen on Brunson. Kicks it out to Siakam. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And finished off by Robinson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. He doesn't hit that one. Brunson with some nice D. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
For the three, Anunoby, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Siakam, high post. Outside Turner. Pass to Halliburton. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his first points in this one. Now here is Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, of force in the paint.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. With the drive. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Halliburton. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to a single point after the basket from Brunson.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
It's good. Halliburton's got 18 points.
Now, Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Bridges against Mathurin. Bridges, right side. Up in time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers out in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Achua is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Akporti in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. There's a screen by Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Shepard. Launches a 3. Toppin can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Nembhard. Still yet to score. Driving inside. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, with that kind of positioning, he's going to get the dunk.
Knicks trail by 3. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. For the tie. It's rebounded by Indiana. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Nesmith with the ball. Pass to Bryant. Cuts off the pass. Here's Akporti. And here is Achua. Defended by Bryant. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And Bryant not holding back that time.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one's good. Right.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. White dishes to Tucker. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. 1:51 left in the third. Count that one.
P.J. Tucker, just one of those guys at his size that always looms larger on the floor. He is comfortable on the inside and finishing.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. There's a screen by Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Hart, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Nembhard. And Wright pulls it down.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Tucker. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Pacers with the rebound. Pushing it up. Stolen by Tucker. Hart with it. Picked up by Shepard. Here's Hukporti. Makes it off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Shepard. Guarded by Tucker. A nice shot by Nesmith. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Hukporti, and there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson surveying the D. Just 3 on the clock. It's not going to go for him.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward position.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
To the paint, stolen by Robinson. Anunoby against Mathurin. Towns, a screen on Mathurin. Out to Bridges. Four on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight to tie it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And he gets the bucket.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Brunson, the kick out to Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Siakam.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Halliburton looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
Halliburton hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Bridges outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Halliburton.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
And it's Halliburton missing. Towns a screen on Walker. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got it all tied up now for New York.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Siakam a screen on Brunson. Halliburton no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Brunson no good. So it's the Pacers now. To the middle. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Outside Turner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Brunson. Towns the screen. Floats one up, and it's laid in by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 2.
A huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton outside. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Robinson. Good work defensively by Turner. And they recover it. Outside, Towns. Count it!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Halliburton. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Brunson. Yes!
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Knicks lead.
And the Pacers with possession here. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Nailed from three-point land. And so it's the Knicks with the win. They didn't. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll
Teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Now here's Halliburton to the left side wing. Turner inside. 4 on the clock. Siakam against Adebayo. Siakam, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Walker passes to Halliburton. Matherin, a screen on Adebayo. And here's Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam, no good. And it's Miami's ball. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Matherin against Jaquez. Drops in the layup for 2.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Halliburton against Wiggins to the paint. The kick out to Walker. It's stolen by Jaquez. Beyond the arc. Pass to Adebayo. Poke loose. Halliburton with the steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Now here's Halliburton. Into the lane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Adebayo from long range. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Matherin. Pass to Turner. Halliburton on the wing, defended by Burks. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Here's Burks. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Jaquez against Matherin. Jaquez, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pacers trail by 5. Siakam looking it over. Outside Matherin. 46 seconds left in the first quarter here. Siakam, the pass to Matherin. Buries it from 3. Matherin's got 5 points.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
To the inside, Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Siakam the screen. Top of the key. And it's Matherin missing. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's the break. Siakam for 3. Doesn't go for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat up 4. Stay with us. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Off the inbound pass, and he jams it home with authority.
Now, if you see Burks with a lane to the rim, he's going to flush it with power.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 4-point game. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton outside. Outside Matherin. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton up top, pounded by Wiggins. Pass to Matherin. Turner, a screen on Burks. And here's Turner, shot clock at 5. Here's Matherin. The rebound by Ware. Heat leading by 4. Outside Burks. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Ware. He's covered by Matherin. And the call will be against Benedict Matherin. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Indiana on D. Adebayo in the post. Working on Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Burks, a screen on Walker. Wiggins passes to Burks. Takes a 3. The Pacers pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Turner. Matherin with the ball. Back to Turner. Here's Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Here's Adebayo. Back to Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. Burks goes in. Back to Adebayo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Adebayo's got 7. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Marquez drives in, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The kick out to Walker. 1:03 left in the half. Turner passes to Siakam. Now here's Turner. He's got 9. Halliburton right side. Stolen by Burks. And they're running. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Wiggins, one of those guys who draws fouls at an excellent rate.
And Wiggins drops them both. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Out left to the wing. Turner passes to Siakam. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Burks against Matherin. Siakam the screen. A good look from Matherin. Adebayo grabs the board.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton looking for an opening. Halliburton drives, and the dunk by Halliburton.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's where. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, one of the stories here, Alec Burks getting it done today.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Nembhard outside. Clock at 4. Down low. Here's Shepard. Toppin outside. Launches it. Hits the three-pointer. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Larson with the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Nembhard. Here's the pick. Nesmith on the wing. Toppin outside. Jacks up a 3. Offensive board. Miami leading by 5. Fast break. Here we go.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
To the middle. Toppin outside. It's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Up top, Bryant. Yet to see a basket. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Nembhard outside. There's the steal.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Outside Love. Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Here's Jovic. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Larson, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Outside Nesmith. Bryant, a screen on Hero. There's Nesmith with the 3. Love grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
No good. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Hero. It's good. And the Heat lead by 9.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Pass to Toppin.
Heat foul. Haywood Highsmith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bryant outside. Clock at 6. To snap the cold streak. Blocked!
Terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
Hero for 3. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pacers trail by 12. Down low. Here's Shepherd. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
Oh, guys, how good is Love at fighting through the contact to finish and score it?
Miami shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Now Nembhard. No points yet. The ball's knocked loose. It's a one-on-one situation. Hero, no good. Indiana shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Nifty move. Bryant with the bucket.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Pass to Larson. Takes it inside. Outside for Love. Here's Larson. Hero outside. Outside Love. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Love's got 6.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Shepherd. That's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Hero with it. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Larson with 2 seconds left. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Miami. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And here's Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Outside Burks. Wiggins outside. 3-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 11. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Outside Mathurin. Screen on Jaquez for three. Matherin. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. Matherin with a steal. Pass to Turner to the paint. Siakam off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And here's Adebayo. Jaquez with it. He's covered by Matherin. Here's Adebayo. Matherin with a steal. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Jaquez on the wing. He's covered by Matherin. There's a screen by Wiggins. Here's Jaquez. And again, no good by Miami. Pacers trail by 11. Outside Matherin. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Matherin. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Yeah, this is Matherin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Here's Ware. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Heat lead by 12.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Here's Ware. He's covered by Matherin. Oh, wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, shot ready on the catch. Go ahead, Benedict Matherin. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Miami leading by 11. Here's Ware. Shoots over Turner. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
Here's Ware. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Outside Matherin. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Miami. They've led by as many as 14. 4-3. Burke's no good. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Pass to Jaquez. Wiggins outside. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little.
And 2. So the New York starting 5. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Robinson, and it's Bridges in its shooting guard. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in its center. Instead, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And that one drops for him.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And here's Brunson outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Wiggins. Knocks it loose. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. From deep, Brunson. Miami grabs the miss. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Miami, and stolen by Wiggins. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Salto.
And here's Adebayo. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Towns for 3. And Ware pulls it down. He'd have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. On the wing, Hawkins. Guarded by Robinson. Burks kicks to Ware. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Burks is good for 3. Burks has got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bridges against Burks. Robinson a screen on Burks. Here's Bridges. The teardrop falls in.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Towns, no luck. The Heat leading by 8. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And that one's good, Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Here's Burks. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 8. Inside, Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And good that time. Burks has got 13.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Fires from deep. And it's Brunson missing. Miami leading by 8. Here's Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. He hangs, and it's good on the way in. He's got 9.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Hawkins outside. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Robinson finds Brunson. Robinson a screen on Wiggins. Back to Robinson. The kick out to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got his first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Burks. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Ware, guarded by Robinson. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And there's another one for the Heat.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Miami leading by 10. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. It's stolen by Adebayo. Brunson against Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Wiggins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat. And here's Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Burks kicks to Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Adebayo. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Adebayo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
A kick out to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Burks. It's rebounded by New York. Outside, Towns. Wasted no time on that one. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
And at 7 feet tall, it is tough guarding Towns, especially when he's making shots like that.
Here's Ware, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Brunson against Wiggins. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Outside, Towns. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 4. Out to Brunson. Towns a screen on Wiggins. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Just 5 on the clock. Ware, no good. And so it's Miami, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They're strapped. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game so far from Alec Burks.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Kevin Love, and it's Hero into the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Larson. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Wright. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. On the free throw, no good. Here's Larson. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Hakordi. Stolen by Hero. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Larson. Count that bucket. Larson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Right down low. And easy 2 points on the layup. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And it's good for 2. And the Heat lead by 14.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Now, here's Achua. Scoreless thus far. There's a screen by Achua. And it's right missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment is a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. And a wide-open look for Hero. Traps in the tray.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
They set the pick. Pass to Hakordi. It's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Outside, Hero. Here's Larson. Offline with his three. Knicks trail by 14. A dunk by Achua.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And that one's good. Right.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Highsmith the pass to Jovic. Shoots it. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And it's right missing. The Heat leading by 15. Kicks it out to Love. Hero on the wing. That's a pick by Love. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Love. Hero's got 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Tucker the pass to Hart. Here's Achua. Tries again. A dunk by Achua.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Miami ahead, up by 16. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And New York, looking at who they've got. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Robinson. In at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Burks. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, You travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Here's Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Burks looking around. On the wing, Wiggins. He's guarded by Anunoby with the fadeaway. And Wiggins is good for 3. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Robinson finds Anunoby. Robinson a screen on Hawkins. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. He's leading by 14. Wiggins outside. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Has to wear. Adebayo against Towns. Adebayo with the bucket.
And you can tell this team likes to put the ball in Adebayo's hands and really trust that he'll make the right play.
And it's Brunson missing.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Ware dishes to Wiggins. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And he makes that one.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
Burks against Brunson. Burks kicks to Adebayo. Burks sets a screen for Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now at the line, Alec Burks.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 17. Towns a screen on Burks. Bridges, no one around him. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brunson against Wiggins.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume
score. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
From deep three-point territory, can't connect. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Pacers, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the three. And stolen by Brunson. Three-pointer. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball apart?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. And we're about a minute into the first. Brunson with the block. Here's Bridges. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Now the Pacers with it. Halliburton outside. Robinson with a steal. Brunson up top, defended by Halliburton. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Oh, stolen by Turner. Knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton with the ball. The rebound by Bridges. For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering the shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
New York shooting their first free throw this game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Bridges after the basket by Indiana. In transition, here they come. Mathurin passes to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Mathurin. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York leading by 3. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. This one for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brunson. Soft touch off the glass.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Indiana foul. Walker. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Towns can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Mathurin. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. Matherin's got 5 points.
The confidence of Matherin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
Outside Brunson. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Matherin. He's got 5. Turner, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Turner. Siakam in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got his second basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about
Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Matherin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matherin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Outside Matherin. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Robinson with a block. Matherin against Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. Second chance effort. And here's Brunson from the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Now here's Halliburton. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Brunson misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Back to Matherin. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Siakam with a screen on Anunoby. Robinson with a steal. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound outside Anunoby. To the inside. Matherin with a steal. Halliburton left side. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brunson against Walker. Kicks it out Towns. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Turner. With the drive. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Siakam with it. Towns covering. Knocked away. And stolen by Brunson. Towns down low. He's covered by Siakam. Towns gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Hey, I'd like to also shout out the way they've defended. Already they've recorded some really good shot blocks.
6 to shoot. Turner passes to Halliburton. And stolen by Brunson. Anunoby against Turner. Outside Brunson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
"50 seconds left in the second period. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got his first 2 points.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, if you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
20 seconds left in the second. Outside Matherin. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby passes to Towns with 4 on the clock. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Achua is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Porty in at the 5 spot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
Wright against Bryant. Uses the glass on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Nesmith for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Nesmith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, VA. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Back to Nesmith. 3-pointer. Porty grabs the board. Knicks leading by 6. Achua with the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Nembhard outside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hart. Right, the pass to Achua. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. Here's the screen by Bryant. Nembhard outside. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Shepherd missing. New York leading by 7. Wright drives it. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Shepherd for 3. Indiana again missing. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. 40. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Nembhard with it, picked up by Tucker. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Shepherd. Toppin with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Bryant. And Indiana misses again.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Hart. The rebound by Shepherd. Pacers trail by 10. Nembhard outside. With the floater. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Shepherd. Right side, Nesmith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Nesmith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Wright. Soft touch off the glass.
And the team got excited about that when Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Toppin against Achua. Toppin goes.
Whoa! B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Indiana foul. Andrew
First trip
Nembhard.
to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Delon Wright. 2 shots.
That one misses. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Knicks substitution. Number 11. Jalen Brunson.
Now Nembhard. Bryant outside. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Knicks up 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges right side. Robinson a screen on Matherin. Bridges passes to Robinson. Tries again.
Turner almost impossible to shoot over. Excellent contest.
No good on the layup. It's Walker on the wing. Anunoby covering. Walker passes to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
And it's Mathurin missing. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Mathurin driving to the basket, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Turner. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Bridges left side. Who poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Halliburton finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. The long distance 3 is buried.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Pass to Anunoby. Walker pulls down the board.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bridges driving in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Mathurin with the ball. Towns covering. Pass to Turner. Turner, screen on Brunson. Now Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Here's Brunson. There's the drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Halliburton for 3. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Bridges against Mathurin. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shoots over Walker, and that one comes up a bit short. And here's Indiana now. Siakam with it. Towns covering. Halliburton for 3. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Halliburton against Brunson. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. 5 on the clock. Yes!
They have a relentless mentality. even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And it's Mathurin missing. And so the big win by New York in a tight. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
out there with Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Siakam looking around. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And using that athleticism well on the glass. Mathurin's unbridled energy is off the charts.
Wiggins passes to Ware. There's a good screen. Wiggins against Walker. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Jaquez with the bucket.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Burks a screen on Walker. Adebayo down low. Working on Walker. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Trains the three-pointer.
And Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Wiggins against Halliburton. Driving in to end the run. Pass to Walker. Adebayo against Siakam. Sinks that one from the post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Adebayo. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And these are the kind of plays where Bam Adebayo has a chance to show off all of those skills.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. From the arc. Great defense that time from Jaquez. The Heat leading by 3. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. .115 left to play in the first. Burks the pass to Adebayo. And he drives in, and Adebayo throws it down.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Wiggins. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Outside Mathurin. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A pull-up, and it's Miami with another.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. What a performance for Jaime Jaquez. He has been the story for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
For Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Alec Burks is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. Mathurin finds Turner. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Jaquez. And it's Mathurin missing. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. When I came into this league as a defender, I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. On the wing, Mathurin. Jaquez defending. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Wiggins against Walker. Fires the 3. And it's Wiggins missing. Pacers trail by 10 for the finish. Walker's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Indiana shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Jaquez against Mathurin. Lobbed up there for Mathurin. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And it's Wiggins missing. And it's the Pacers with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Burks looking around. Over to the left wing. Jaquez sets a screen for Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Adebayo not allowing the defense to slow him down.
Mathurin passes to Walker. Outside Mathurin. Back to Walker. driving the lane. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Turner comes with the double team. Burks the pass to Jaquez. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Pass to Adebayo. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 6-point game. Adebayo with a screen on Walker. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Halliburton outside. Oh, good with the triple. The Heat leading by 8. Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Walker. Outside for Halliburton. And stolen by Wiggins. Jumps up, and Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, so much of transition is just running hard and getting to the spot. Andrew Wiggins did it that time.
To the paint, here's Halliburton, and he dunks it down.
It gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. Burks.
Shooting for Miami, Alec Burks.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. 44 seconds left in the first half. Walker with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Mathurin off target from the wing. And so it's Miami sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
To the center court. And get ready for the Fed half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Shepard. Brian is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Shepard. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Larson, and he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Hero, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw good from Nembhard.
Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And so here is Miami. Here's Larson. Back to Hero. Love with the screen for Hero. Good on the triple. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
To the inside, and stolen by Love. In transition, here comes Miami. Highsmith's shot is good.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Toppin. No good on the triple. The Heat leading by 17. It's stolen. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Pacers trail by 17. And it's good, 2 points.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Hero kicks to Love. The 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Bryant. And that's collected by Love. And it's Love with the ball for Miami. The lead is 15. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Miami with the ball. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And for the Pacers, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. They grabbed their own miss. And it's Bryant missing. Miami leading by 15. There's Hero with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
And that one, good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. Nembhard's got 7 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season. Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Heat have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he makes both free throws. Pacers trail by 15.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here is Indiana. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Miami, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami, Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. The Heat leading by 13. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good from outside. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Halliburton with it. It's tipped. Pocket 6. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jaquez. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 13-point game. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Walker with the rebound. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Poked away. Holds it up there for Siakam. So here's Burks. On the wing, Jaquez. Defended by Mathurin. Wiggins from outside. Jaquez the pass to Ware. Now here's Burks. 5 to shoot. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Heat lead by 14.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone. And finished off by Halliburton.
And Halliburton is springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
And here's Adebayo. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Siakam against Adebayo. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jaquez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Launches it. Miami grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Jaquez with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton feeling it out a bit.
Miami foul. Ware. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. The shot missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Has to Ware. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Ware. Miami no good on that time either. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Miami.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Andrew Wiggins.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Akez against Mathurin, and he throws it down hard with one hand. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Adebayo the screen. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Wiggins missing. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From the top of the key. Not going to go that time. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.